Discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm yours truly, the Dave Master, here for another Geeking Out video. And it is another do or do not. There is no try on our freaking boy, the War Machine Mark 1 reissue. Woo, 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 woo. Yo! Wow. All right, guys. I already talked about this last night's stream. All right. But then the stream cut off because, we had some, outage in our area. Like, literally, I could not come back to the stream. So I do apologize about what happened there. And so we are having our regular stream tonight, 6 p.m. go to 8 p.m. We are going to be talking about pretty much our experience with posing figures and what are the dangers of posing. And also, we're going to be talking about soap reactors. I don't have much experience with the soap reactors, but I would like to learn. I would like to see what these soap reactors are all about. And Don Prime, since he's a connoisseur of soap reactors, he has it all over the place on his freaking display case. He might as well just share it with us, So I would like to learn from what he has to offer with experience with dealing with soap reactors, and are they worth the price? And also, guys, speaking of reissues, here's my Mark 47 reissue. This thing was a pain in the ass, I'll tell you that much. This one really pissed me off. Like, I had to return this like 8-9 times just to get a proper one. Okay, this one, it's pretty good. The only thing, it has a black dot, a little small black dot right in the middle of the abs, which is fine. Like, it doesn't bother me too much. But the other ones were worse. For some reason, last year, the Mark 21 Midas and the Mark 47 had some of the worst batches when it comes to QC I've seen. Okay, and I'm actually scared about my Mark 21, so we'll see what happens with that. But also, another figure I want to show off too. It is the War Machine Mark 1 Neon Tech. A glorified reissue turned to a Neon Tech. I know a lot of people don't like Neon Techs because the aesthetics is not that great. I don't mind it. I like the Tron look. I also love the War Machine Mark 1. Anything War Machine Mark 1, I'm getting. Okay? And I have to get it. This is the Mark 1. So, and it's a big, heavy boy still, And I don't think this is even diecast. I think it's still heavy. That's what's crazy. I can't even imagine what the Mark 1 diecast is going to be when I compare it with this one, with the Neon Tech. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, this is pretty much my pose. I had them both, side to side, back to back sort of pose. And oh my god, the Neon Tech War Machine, man, it can hold up pretty well as far as like standing pose. And because he's a heavy boy, he can hold his ground. But let's get right down to business and talk about the War Machine Mark 1. Now, Optical 20, he did his video last night. We were actually watching it on the live stream, and we were watching it, and he was talking about how this figure, I think the original War Machine Mark 1, right? The original War Machine Mark 1 was actually, let me see. I think the original one was at $365 for the original War Machine Mark 1. And here it's looking at $375 for this is the diecast reissue. All right. So they already came out with so this is sort of like a 3.0 or a 2.5, at least like how PJ said it on last night's stream. Yeah, he said this is like a 2.5 because there's not really any updates to it. Unfortunately, honestly, this figure was already perfect as it is. So really, I don't think Hottoys needed to upgrade this figure. Like, from what I've been hearing, a lot of people were very proud of this release, especially this figure. So at the end of the day, it is a great figure to have in your collection, because here's the thing. Before this reissue, right, people were buying this figure for $600, $700, $800 for the diecast Mark 1. All right. And don't tell me Hottoys wasn't paying attention to that. They're like, yeah, let's hop on that magic, man. Let's get some action up in here with this. But yeah, guys, so pretty much the do or do not. There is no trying to Mark One War Machine. It is a do, an absolute do to pick this up. Hell, if that's the thing though, they're gonna flood the market with this reissue. So it's gonna be tough trying to resell this damn figure, unfortunately, because people that have already sold or already pretty much bought this figure for $600, $700, the prices are going to be going down now, because what's the point in paying 3 times, 4 times the amount for this damn figure if I can just get it for pre-order wise, wait a year and get it for half the price? Or okay, so $359, the original. Let me just show you guys the photo here real quick. The original War Machine Mark One diecast was $359. This is the $359. So you get like I'm actually surprised, Hot Toys. I'm actually surprised that the price level on this figure is not that high compared to the original release. Okay, yeah, this is the diecast. Yeah, this is the diecast. So this is the diecast movie masterpiece. Yep, this is the first diecast. And I'm trying to mess with the pictures. Okay, so pretty much the same figure. It's pretty much the same damn figure, just that new photography for the Mark One diecast. So 365. So you're not really losing out any money, by purchasing this figure for 359. I know there's people out there that literally are so excited about this damn figure. They are literally, because they sold it before a few years ago. They sold it before a few years ago, and they were like, you know what? I would love to, like PJ. Ah, crap, that was too tight. PJ, he said that he bought this fig. Yeah, he bought it and then he sold it and he regretted it selling it. So now it's this PJ's chance to repurchase this damn figure. I'm excited. I am excited for this because I only started collecting Hot Toys 2 years ago. This is my second year. I've always mentioned that. I'm just letting y'all know, right? The reason why I keep reminding y'all that this is my year 2 of collecting Hot Toys is because a lot of people come to me and they're surprised about my experience about these figures. And the reason why I have so much experience with these figures is because I've got so much experience with Black Series and the Funkles collecting. So I transfer that over to the Hot Toy collecting. So I have an idea of, how things pretty much work in this environment, because freaking Funkles, they were reissuing towards the later end of the Funkle reign, right? And they're still doing okay. They're not as popular as they used to be, but in their height of their reign, they started doing a lot of reissues because they could tell that not the prices, but the hype for these Funkles were going down, especially for a new product. So they had to bring back some reissues for people to get back into the game again. To get back them. So pretty much it helps the collectors out to come right back, and then, hey, I'll buy this War Machine, and also I'll buy the Whiplash to go with this. That's how you do it. You incite the market to get people to purchase, a figure, and they're like, you know what? There's another Hot Toy I want to purchase. You see what I'm saying? Same thing, same freaking tactics. So it's quite interesting how Hot Toys. Now, here's the problem I'm seeing. It's not a problem. It's just I've been noticing this trend as of late. You know how many pre-orders we're getting that are reissues? Have you guys noticed that? Like PJ was talking about it last night. I'm actually gonna go through the pre-orders right now with you guys because this is ridiculous. Not ridiculous. Are you Hot Toys? Are you out of your damn minds? Okay, how many more reissue pre-orders are you going to give us this year? Well, next year anyway. This year's for purchase the pre-order, and next year you buy, you receive it. But literally, the age of reissues, we got so many freaking reissues. We're getting more reissue pre-orders than we're getting actual releases. So I'm wondering what's going on. I actually spoke to a friend of mine, and we were talking about this. We were saying, you know what? Maybe they're hemorrhaging money. Maybe they're trying to make up the losses of what happened with the pandemic. And they're still, and the price of materials are going up now. So I'm guessing that Hot Toys is probably Like they have a safety egg of reissue pre-orders planned, right? They were planning it throughout the year, right? Not throughout the year, but throughout the few years. But then after the pandemic, they were like, okay, we gotta we gotta put out all the stops. We gotta put out the War Machine Mark One. We gotta put out the Whiplash. We gotta put out the Dark Knight reissues. We gotta put out the Tumblr. You see what I'm getting at? Hell, they're even the Iron Man 2 line is so fire. They're even adding more figures into the freaking list, right? There are even freaking pre-orders, reissues. There's literally new figures like the Mark V transformation, and with the the Stark suit, racetrack suit. Also, if you guys are hearing Jimmy, that's my bird. That's my bird. Yeah, he's hungry again. But yes, the Mark One War Machine. I am excited for it. I am excited for collectors that missed out on it, or sold their figures. Oh my god, I love that pose. I love that pose. That's one of my favorite poses from the movie. Man, I, I'll say this much, guys. Iron Man 2. I know a lot of people don't like it because it was a glorified Avengers trailer for other characters, kind of like BBS. It was like glorified trailer for the Justice League characters. Iron Man 2 was pretty much a glorified trailer for. I loved it. Okay, I loved the burger that came out with Whiplash with Burger King. I loved the character Whiplash, because the thing is, the one of the things I hate about Whiplash in the story, they undermined him, because come on, a dude living in Russia by himself literally recreated the arc reactor in his own backyard, okay? In his rundown house, okay? And you mean to tell me they couldn't do more with that character? Like, literally, he was like the anti Tony Stark. Like, not okay. I know people are saying Justin Hammer, but I would have preferred Whiplash to be the main villain, and then maybe Justin Hammer coming in to at the end of the movie to repurpose him into his group. Hell, unfortunately, Mickey Rourke, I think it's Mickey Rourke, the actor, he keeps attacking Disney, and that's my problem with Mickey Rourke. He keeps attacking Disney. How much they're not doing so well, with the actors and the story. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you see, this is Jimmy. There we go. There's Jimmy right there. This is my 1/6 scale Jimmy. Like he just got fed. He just got fed, and then here comes the cats. Okay, here we go. There's go by Jimmy. Yeah, the cats are very interested in Jimmy. They're like looking at him as like a freaking toy to play around with. You know what I mean? That's what's scary about the cats. The cats, they don't look at him like a baby. They look at him like a freaking toy they could play around with. But yeah, guys, the War Machine Mark One is a beautiful. That's my bird. That's my bird. My bird. I want my bird. But yeah, guys, the War Machine Mark One, man, this is amazing. This is freaking amazing. I love, and it's all the same pictures. Just they repurposed them through After Effects, pretty much, or some of them anyway. Man, these pictures though, man, come on, Hottoys. Like, why do you do so well with your Iron Man photos, right? And then everybody else, they get the bad ends of the stick. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, guys, the ugly stick when it comes to photography. But their Iron Man figures, their freaking photography's on point. Even if the head sculpt is trash, Tony Stank. What I say? Tony Stank. Anyway. Yeah, have you noticed that? Like, their Iron Man figures photography is on freaking point 100% to sell you these figures, right? And then when you compare it to damn their other figures that get the ugly stick sometimes, it gets wild. But anyway, I'm just going, I'm just ranting a bit. Yeah, because that's the one thing I've noticed. This is a due for you guys. If you missed out on getting the War Machine Mark One, this is an absolute due. Now, will this be a day one pre-order? For me, it is. For me, it is a day one pre-order. Like I said, but the thing is, this figure's gonna last for a good minute on on the market, because so many people are going to hop on this pre-order. And then you have people that, now I know there's a lot of collectors that are pissed off because there's people out there that probably spent $600, $800 on this War Machine. But at the end of the day, guys, the signs were there. And I know it's there's people out there that spent $600, $800 on this figure 2 years ago. But now, if you recently bought this for $600, $800 like last week or a week before, the signs were there. Okay, now there's no excuse for that. The signs were there. They literally were dropping Iron Man 2 figures like no tomorrow. And you didn't think they're gonna reissue the War Machine through that? Hell, at this point, we are gonna get the reissue Mark 6. So that's the one tip I have for you guys right now. Do not, I repeat, do not put yourself in that freaking misery. And don't even attempt on freaking purchasing on the Mark 6. Do not. That's a do not for me. Do not purchase the Mark 6 right now. Wait till Hottoys decides to drop us the reissue on that. Because there's literally no point. At this point, they can reissue anything, okay? And those are one of the figures that are solely sought after, like $1,200 for a damn Mark 6, right? I recommend not to do it, guys. Do not drop a freaking mortgage payment on a damn Mark 6, all right? Hell, people were dropping mortgage payments on a damn Mark 1. Hell, literally, a day or two before the Mark 47 was reissued, literally someone dropped $2,000 on eBay for this thing. $2,000. If they just waited a day, they could have gotten the Mark 47 for $350, $360. For a fraction, literally a quarter of what the $2,000 Mark 47 was going for. It's unfortunate. But the thing is, in my territory, when it comes to buying resale figures, in my territory, I mentioned this last night in the live stream. My limit is $100, $100 over retail, $150, sometimes $200, depending if I really need it. But that's my range. Anything past hell, $200 is pushing it. $200 is pushing it for retail for me, over retail. Okay, so $100 and $150 are my max. After that, I'm not gonna do it. You know how many Hottoys I could buy with freaking a $600 price tag on a resale product? Get out of here. Get out of here. But yeah, it's all about surviving, guys, and that's what we do as to Excel Survival Guide. It is surviving. Survive, guys. Survivors. We gotta be survivors. We gotta survive our wallets. Because if we go on old gun-ho on these freaking resale products, we're not gonna have enough. That's how you burn yourself out. Especially with collectors who go out. Denobi said it perfectly. Especially collectors who go out and buy these premium price figures of ToysWonderland.com, which is, it's fine. If you want to get your day one figure in, that's fine. Day one batches, that's fine and everything. But for the average collector that will probably want to sell this figure in the long run, you're not going to make your money back unless that figure just jumpstarts the moment it sells out and goes up to freaking $800. You're spending $400. There's people out there that are spending twice, 3 times the amount just to get a day one batch. Sometimes extra $200 on top of that, and then you got the fees and the taxes. It's okay if you don't do it once in a while. It's okay if you want to do it once in a while, but sometimes people literally just go for that day one batches, and I can't do it. I can't do it. That's just crazy. I'm a patient guy. I'm a patient man. But yeah, let me show you guys what I've been talking about with what's going on. So yeah, 375. Right before we continue, let me see. Achieved astonishing popularity in the first release. Sideshow and Hottoys are excited to reissue the original War Machine Mark 6 collectible figure for Iron Man 2 for fans who have missed their opportunity earlier. This heavily weaponized War Machine armor is always one of the signature suits that appeared in MCU. Crafted with incredible details over 2.5 centimeter tall features, helmeted head sculpt, James Rhodes with likeness of Don Cheadle, interchangeable LED light up helmet, movie accurate proportion, and detailed armor design, metallic black and silver colored armor, blah blah blah. Okay, so there's no update on this figure. It's the same damn figure. It is the same damn figure. There's no update to it. Let me see. Yeah, same damn figure. The same damn figure, guys. So if you guys were looking to get the War Machine Mark 1, there you go. So yeah, let me just show you what we're dealing with, guys. Because, like I said, most of these freaking pre-orders, well, not most of them, but a fraction of these pre-orders, right, are literally just reissues. Sorry, give me a second. That the internet's taking a minute. All right. So let's count it down. Let's count down the reissue pre-orders here. I'm not talking about the new Mark 5 though. Oh, okay, reissue pre-order number 1 right there, with the Nightmare Batman. Loki, it's sort of a reissue pre-order 2.0. It's a Avengers. It's sort of like a reissue pre-order, so I still count that. Number 2, Batman. Number 3, this is another reissue pre-order, but with an outdated head sculpt. Still a reissue pre-order. The Batman Dark Knight Rises, reissue pre-order, just brand new accessories. The Tumbler Batmobile, reissue pre-order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're at 5 now. 5. Captain America 2012, Captain Puerto Rico. Number 6, 7, 8. Wow. Oh my god, just look at this. 8 already. 8 reissue pre-orders so far. Number 9, the War Machine Mark 1. Wow. The Tony Stark Mech Test Deluxe. 10 pre-orders. Or literally 10 pre-orders. That's a lot. That's too many pre-orders, man. Not gonna lie. But anyway, guys, things are getting a bit too loud right now, but that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Literally 10 pre-orders are reissue pre-orders. Now, you can like skip on the Nightmare Batman and Superman because it's technically just a 2-pack, but still the reissue pre-order is the same damn figure. But anyway, guys, thank you for checking out Geeking Out. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below about the War Machine Mark 1. Were you guys able to be patient enough to get yourself a Mark 1 pre-order today, or did you buy the resale price? Let me know in the comment section. Now, for those of you who did buy the resale 2 or 3 years ago, I understand you didn't see this coming 2 or 3 years ago. But for those of you who did purchase it like literally days before this Mark 1 release, I'm sorry, guys, but it's now you're a survivor. Now you learned your lesson to be patient, because I learned my lesson through Funkles. Like, there's no point for me to buy the resale market price on a Funko Pop when Funko is reissuing or putting out more batches and pre-orders. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. We will be streaming tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait for you guys. And we were probably going to talk about the Mark 1 as well, more to it with Don Prime. And maybe he does have the Mark 1 available. I got to ask him. But anyway, love to hear your thoughts down below in your comment section. And as always, may the force be with you. Take it easy, guys.